Former president of the Nigeria Bar Association, NBA Olisa Agbakoba, has faulted the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over what he described as unwarranted media trial of the Kogi state government as regards the fresh case against a nephew of the governor and the previous 20 billion naira bailout controversy. Agbakoba, who spoke at a press conference in Lagos, explained that the EFCC was turning itself into a one-man Robin Hood riot gang, which must not be allowed. According to him, how a state spends the money should not be the business of the anti-graft agency. While accusing the EFCC of impunity, Agbakoba said that assuming it was the Commission's business to inquire how the state spent its money, would it still be lawful to investigate the business of the state?
What is the EFCC? How does it concern them that? Is it their business how Kogi State spends their money? Is it really their business? Okay, if it's their business, is it their lawful duty to make that inquiry? There's a case, because it involves a lawyer, I won't mention his name, but I was so glad to be vindicated by the Supreme Court about 5 months ago. The Supreme Court, in a very strongly worded judgment, castigated the EFCC and said, look, if you interpret your powers granted under Section 46 of the EFCC Act in the way you do, then it means that you are the sole law enforcement agency in Nigeria, but you're not. So the Supreme Court redefined the functions of the EFCC in a very narrow manner as prescribed by the Act. It is not for the EFCC to be chasing the Kogi state government and saying, you know what, we're going to cut away papers from the Accountant General's office or whoever, or go to the governors, like in the case of Ojikalu. The EFCC actually went to the government house, in spite of the fact that the governor has, immunity, and carried away the government cashier. And this is not to say that we therefore condone corruption. That's not the point. But that's not the function of the EFCC. There's the police force. There's the police force. And in the case of that I referred to, this Supreme Court case, the Supreme Court wondered whether if the EFCC thought that it could do what it did, then what is the role of the laws of the state? So what is the role of the laws of Lagos State in relation to its criminal laws and its criminal procedure laws and its judges? So what the EFCC has done is to become a one-man Robin Hood riot band. That must not be allowed. That's the impunity I referred to. The EFCC should go and focus on the serious issues that it has been established to pursue.